Hey guys, my name is Rob Shields. I'm an actor singer from Canberra, Australia, and I'm based in Los Angeles. When I was like 8 or 9, I was in primary school, and I would always run around and sing and be annoying. At that point, I joined a choir, and I thought, hey, this could be a lot of fun being on stage, and started to do that and did some musicals at school. And just always felt a joy in making others smile, making others feel. Kind of started out everything, started the love for it. When I graduated from college, I was actually enrolled to be a teacher. I was going to go do that, and about 3 months before I was going to start university, I decided, you know what, I'm going to try and, instead of taking a gap year, try something I love. And I had a real passion and drive to get into acting and see what I could make of it. And I then enrolled and got into the Canberra Academy of Dramatic Art. I did a 1-year diploma of musical theatre and then a 2-year advanced diploma in performance. It's now called Perform Australia. Studied for a few years and fell in love with it, and started to do a lot of films and stage productions around Canberra with budding theatre. Came over to LA in 2017 and was given a scholarship when I performed over here at the Arts Conference. And I got a scholarship to the New York Film Academy, and here I am today. So as an actor, Canberra didn't have a lot growing up. Until I got to about 21, and there were a few shows that started in Canberra, TV shows. A lot of theatre, and when I was graduating from Canberra Academy of Dramatic Art, I auditioned for Budding Theatre, which was a new and upcoming theatre company at the time, and started to do a lot for them and a lot of plays. So Canberra offers so much for the community. It offers a basis for you to work on your craft and become someone who knows what they want to do with their craft and be creative. And more, each day and each week there are more opportunities coming for stage, for screen, paid, not paid. It's definitely a great place to be. Well, let me to LA. I was 21 when I graduated from Carter, and a friend of mine was a dancer, hip-hop dancer, and he was going over to LA with this kind of dance group performing at a thing called The Arts, and it's like this conference. He messaged me and asked if I'd like to apply to be one of the actors, do that, and I did and applied, came over here and performed and got offered a scholarship tonight. And I never thought America was on my plan ever. And then I took a couple of years just to act and to save up some money and things, and now I'm over here, and kind of just led to probably the biggest decision of my life. Move halfway across the world to chase what I love and do what I love. And yeah, this is probably what led me to the US, was to strive to become a better person, a better performer, work on my craft and see where I can go with it. Canberra is a big small town, being once again the capital of Australia, but what I love about it is community. That's probably what I'm going to say. You can do almost anything you want there and people are accepting. Being a big small town, everyone knows everyone, but we're also very supportive of each other. And there is now a lot of opportunities in the performing industry coming up. So I think Canberra is really good in starting careers and allowing people to do what they really want to do. Before coming to LA, I've done quite a bit of screen work, but I could never be as connected, if that makes sense. I think since being over here, focusing 24/7 on my craft and on who I want to be as a performer has helped me finalize my technique and how I connect with the character and how I do that. And it's made me hungrier again. And I think it's made me a better performer because I've learned so much more. It's made me hungrier to succeed, and has helped me finalize what I bring to the table and what my process is about going to get character and perform. Three of my biggest influences. Benedict Cumberbatch, I think he is a god. I think what he can do with his voice, what he can do with different characters is incredible, it's insane. Another one would be Robin Williams. I absolutely love his physicality and how he can change a character. You know, he can be so diverse, and who strives his whole life to make someone smile and laugh. And the last one I'd say would be Heath Ledger. I have to chuck in Australian in there. The reason I'd say that is he was someone who dropped out of school and went for it. He knew what he wanted, and he worked hard and he got there. Definitely those three. Well, I was at school for 2 months, and all my classmates were all at school having a great time, and then COVID started, and we all went online. We weren't sure how it would affect us. Personally, you start off, I think, kind of like, okay, cool, you're in the house, is what it is. And then I think we all mentally get a little bit kind of trapped. We're like, what can I do? Every day, walk, and go out and walk, and you come back in, and just spending time watching movies. You try and stay sane. Over here, it's been really beneficial because I've had good time to work on self-tapes and work on performing anywhere. In my mind, that's kind of an advantage because you get time to work on things, and anyone starting in 2020, it's kind of nice because you've got to practice that and experience that. So it's had its negatives, but positives as well. I think the best way to learn is to help teach others, but also just experience. So I think just working on set and work and filming and acting and teaching. But what started it out and to get all the techniques and everything that I learned and developed to start with was Canberra Academy of Dramatic Art, and now NIFA, which I graduated in a couple of weeks, which is great. My hopes and dreams is to be remembered as someone who can show others that they can do what they love. Sometimes in life you get told you can't do things. I just want to leave a legacy of which that, he actually went and tried, and I never wanted to regret that. So with my acting career, I want to do what I love, tell stories, evoke responses, but I want people to realize they can do what they love in life, and they can make a career of what they love if you work hard enough. What do I not love about Canberra? No beach.